Okay, this reading is going to be how would people describe you? Pick number 1, number 2, or number 3. So, for number 1, okay, and just put that over there. Number 2, wrong number 2, you got a lot. I'll actually got a few more for number 1. Number 3. Okay. Now, how would others describe you? Pick pile number 1, number 2, or number 3. Alright, number 1. Nurturing. You give off very kind and caring Cancerian vibes and precise. You like to make sure things are done a very certain way. I actually went to go fix the way my bracelet was sitting on my wrist from that energy right there. Actually put them here. I think you can see that. And if you can't, I'm showing you anyway. Physical appearance, people find you to be very attractive. Persistent, you do not give up. Once you have your mind set to something, you make sure that it happens for you. Money, people think you're very good with money. You look like you have money, whether you do or don't. I heard spoiled princess. So people could also want to spoil you with their money. Job, activities. What I'm getting from this is you're very good at what it is that you do for a living. People find you to be very inspirational, and people are willing to work for you. Strong. People think you have a lot of inner strength, and we got physical appearance, so outer strength as well. They see you as a powerhouse. Originality. I think you're a very unique person with new innovative ideas. Getting Aquarius energy from that one. Creativity. People just sometimes wonder where you get your ideas from, because you're always coming up with, like I said, new and innovative things. Diplomatic. People think that you're really good at handling conflict, at handling others. You're someone people would consider to be good at, like, office politics, or like people politics, being socially adept. Public speaking. People think you really have a way with words, and that you couldn't really sell things, is what I'm hearing. Like, you could sell ice to an Eskimo. Independent. People see that you don't need others to succeed. In fact, you embrace your independence and you really inspire, once again, you inspire others to be independent and take that kind of action as well. This one didn't want to come out at first, so I'm thinking this is something you don't necessarily see. Humanitarian. You're about acts of self-service, about being kind to others. You're someone, if someone drops something, you'll stop what you're doing and help them. You give unconditionally. Home. People feel very at home with you because you have this beautiful, nurturing energy. People just feel really like they can be comfortable and kind of let their hair down, so to speak, and just talk to you about anything. Logical. People think that you're really good at coming up with answers to situations, but you do it in a creative way. That's why they're like, how did they even think about that? Because you're mixing logic and creativity in a way that is original. So this is how other people would view you. Number 1, this was your reading. Many blessings. Let's clear the energy. Actually, put it right here. Number 2, I'm suddenly feeling compelled to hum. And I'm seeing like a moment from the Pirates of the Caribbean. This is an important movie for you. Number 2, how people see you. Family. They see that family is very important to you. You're a family-oriented person. You're someone who enjoys community. Intellectual. People think you're like wicked crazy smart. I'm getting like they see you reading books a lot. I'm getting like you love adventure books, adventure movies, based on the Pirates of the Caribbean at the beginning. Dark. You also have a dark aesthetic to you. You like sitting in darkness. Personal security. You're someone who's very secure in themselves, and people see that and they see that they can't budge you at all whatsoever. Compassionate. I'm getting Aries, fire energy. I heard Leo, Sagittarius, cusp. You like touch. You're very compassionate. When you touch someone's shoulder, there is a gentleness, a compassion. You have a healing touch. Soft. You have a very soft heart. You have very soft hands. As I say this, the soft furry animal is licking my leg. You're a very soft person, hard. You have a hard outside, but you're soft on the inside. You getting your a loner type. You like to be alone, but it's more so you just wanting to protect yourself, not necessarily you want to be alone forever. Cautious. You've just had a lot of people do you wrong in the past. So it's really ironic that people can tell you're so family oriented. I would say people see you as very protective over there. The ones that you love, if they mess with them. Regeneration. You have a crazy ability to heal quickly. Like I said, you have energy. healing within you. What are you getting into, young lady? She's over here exploring. You're very adventurous. Writing. I'm getting that you're not normally a writer, but that you should start writing about your experiences and connecting to humans on that level, since you don't like to do it one-on-one. Do it through your experiences, and if it's just writing communication, I feel like that won't be as overwhelming for you. Idealism. I feel like you're still looking for a way of life, a spiritual belief is what I was trying to say, but I heard spirituality that you can believe in, so I kind of minced my words, but something you can really embrace as your own. Just look up different religions and take certain parts of certain religions and create your own. I've done that. And then I pulled out philosophical foundations. That's what you're working on at this time. That's what you're focusing on, and people can see that about you. Creative. I'm getting that you don't come across as creative. I'm having trouble with my words multiple times. I think you're a very shy person. You have all this creativity inside of you. You just don't know how to express it. That's why I say try writing. Try writing. Try writing your truth. I feel like you have trouble speaking your truth, and I feel like a lot of it is held in your body. I feel like you're very rigid, very tense. My shoulders wanted to tense up when body came back. I feel like you're having issues with your intuition at this time, and that's part of it. It's like you're dismissing your comfortability. Like you'll think something's bad for you, but it's not. It's just new, and you're not comfortable with new. Higher knowledge. It's like the universe is trying to guide you in so many different directions to help awaken you to have your higher knowing, but you're just, I feel like you've suffered a recent loss and you're just struggling with finding that faith in life again, forging. I feel like with that one, people see that you're meant to forge your own path. Reputation. People can see that you really don't care about your reputation, but you do have a good reputation. Moody. You give people the, oh, fuck off vibes, F off, leave it, leave me be. Flighty. The moment someone tries to get too close to you, you purposely dip and like run the other way. Others' resources. You're not afraid to use others' resources and say, I'm taking that. I see you don't need it. I'm taking it. It's mine. People find you to be a bit demanding. Business, partnerships. You actually want someone to work with you, but you don't want to let anyone in. If you ever need a confidant, never be afraid to message me. Communication. I've actually done healing talks on communication. I have certificates in communication, so if you wanted a spiritual practitioner like myself to help you, I would be more than happy to. Transformation. Now is the time to transform all that negative energy that you have inside you towards communicating and towards partnerships, and start nurturing yourself the most, and being efficient and finding values that work for you. That way when people come across you, you don't just dismiss them all. You observe like you normally do, but you have a list of values. Oh, this person must help people unconditionally. I want someone in my life who's kind. I want someone responsible, someone who doesn't complain about how they can't pay their bills, but someone who's just like, oh, I'm going on a trip this week and it's going to be so nice. I've been saving for it. Someone who's practical. Think of things like this. Possessions. I heard you think of people as possessions. So you kind of have like a little bit of a toxic energy to you. You have abandonment issues. That's why you're afraid to reach out. Rebirth. Oh, there's so much spiritual awakening you need to go through, but it can be positive if you let it. You need to go with the flow more. You need to accept more. Selfless. You are selfless, but not always. You're doing it even though it doesn't make you happy, and there's no point. That's more like self-sacrifice. Number 2. Time to go out there and embrace life again. And just do one thing at a time. Okay? And if you have any kind of questions or anything like that, email is Magi Goddess Tarot. I don't know if I have that written here, or you can leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to comment back. And I won't ask for money. I don't charge for advice or anything like that. If anybody wants a personal reading, I always tell everyone $70 cash up. But if you're someone who just needs like a spiritual mentor, I would have loved for someone to walk me through my big awakening. So whatever I could help you with, I would love that. This is what people think of you, number 2, and just the divine trying to reach you. Many blessings, number 2. And I hope your journey goes well for you. I hope you do things for the sake of love, not for the sake of just doing one day. Been there, done that. Doing things for others because that's what you're taught with. Because you love them, even if they don't love you as much, and that's empty. That non-reciprocation, it builds resentments in both parties because you get fed up with doing things for someone who doesn't appreciate, and the non-appreciator, they'll never be able to give you what you give them, and they resent you for showing off that you can do it all and they can't. Silly cycle, isn't it? It's a hard one to learn, number 2. Okay. All very different readings. Number 3. Ooh. I'm so sorry, number 3. I wonder if you're having allergies because of the pollen because of summer. All of a sudden my nose is like so stopped up and I want to sneeze. I was fine. Pardon me. Oof. Recognition. People recognize you're someone important. Foundations. You're someone who has built really strong, long-lasting foundations in your life. Protective. You're very protective of yourself and your energy, and you won't let just anyone in. Open-minded. You're willing to listen to others, but you're not willing to compromise your beliefs at all. You're very straightforward. All your readings are coming through very straightforward. Objective. It's because you're willing to look at things from a higher picture. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a psychic or an intuitive reader like myself, emotional. You connect heavily with your emotions. This connects you heavily to the spiritual realm. It's all about emotions. It's all about intuitively feeling what's right for you. Wow, you got protective twice. Your spiritual team got you like nobody else's business, is what that means. When that comes up twice, I feel sorry for whoever messes with you. Talking angels, ancestors, demons, whole 9 yards, friends. I'm hearing that song because I got high friends in low places. When people first look at you, they underestimate you for whatever reason. And by the time they see what you can do, they want to be your friend. And when they see how much other people who actually know you are all about you and ignore them, they want to be your friend. That's an energy I never picked up on before. That's interesting. One-on-one relationship. You believe in commitment. You believe in all that. Inheritance money. You have an ancestral gift coming to you based on a cycle you completed from your past lives. All of a sudden my plant started shaking. It's still shaking. It's because you've broken some ancestral patterns that were deeply rooted. It's bamboo. I'll show you. Bamboo. I think it's dying though. I bought it and it was diseased and I tried to save it. I'm grateful it's still alive. They're upset. Diligent. 1 second. Sorry about that. Diligent. I'm getting more so you're very resourceful and you work diligently to achieve things based on the resources you receive, knowledge, because you have that special knowledge within that you need. A deep foundation of spiritual knowledge is what I'm getting. Inventive. You could have something new that you've recently created that's going to take off. You're about to create something new that's going to take off. Interesting. I know this was just supposed to be about traits for you, but I'm getting all kinds of messages for you. Number 3. Passionate. You put your heart and soul into everything you do. You completely immerse yourself. Intuitive. Yep. This is my psychics. I already knew. Keep following that intuition. Detached. You detached yourself to make a manifestation to come true, and that's what this gift is. Ooh, you got passionate twice. Yeah, you have a lot of hot passion coming your way. People are very passionate about you. You're very passionate about life. You reignite people's passion in life when they watch you. Number 3. Change. You're always changing yourself, recreating yourself, recreating the way you think and present yourself to others, and people find this fascinating. Good luck. People think you're just so lucky and things just fall in your lap when they don't see that you're trying to create magic in your life. You're dabbling in different religions. You're learning about spirituality. You're dabbling in the realm of manifestation and how it works and what works best for you. Money. You got inheritance and you got money. You got money coming your way. Where is that? Yeah, you got inheritance money and money. Like, hello, you about to get some bank. I heard 2 to 3 days. Idealistic. I'm getting more so people find you to be a bit unrealistic, but when you show them that you can make it happen, they're like, okay, their life is the ideal life for me. I want to do what they're doing. I don't care if it's like delusional to me, whatever. If I can get what number 3 can get, I'll take it. So this is what others think of you, number 3, and some extra little messages for you. Many blessings, number 3. You got inheritance and inheritance money. People are going to see this as good luck, but it's not. You earned it. And you're heavily protected for sure. And you're going to be getting so many downloads this next week. It's going to make you feel a little crazy, but you've already been going through this emotional reawakening, rebirth. This is like your 4th one. You totally got this. Just keep going with the flow and keep an open mind. You're going to get an unexpected phone call as well. I'm getting one now. Someone I don't even know. Interesting. It's amazing how things play into readings. Many blessings to you all. I hope you all enjoyed this and look forward to the next